back to 20 car. In the realm of automotive mythos, few names echo through the corridors of time with as much reverence as the Chevelle SS. It is a name that conjures visions of sweeping chrome grills, thunderous V8 roars, and the intoxicating promise of unbridled freedom on asphalt canyons. To witness the 2026 Chevelle SS revival unofficial concept is to stand at the confluence of yesterday's dreams and tomorrow's possibilities, a poetic collision of heritage and innovation that reminds us why cars are more than mere machines. They are extensions of our aspirations, tangible poetry in motion. Like a phoenix rising from embers of steel and gasoline, this concept car breathes new life into an icon, inviting us to reconsider the essence of power, beauty, and the human yearning for adventure. Exterior Design Review. From the first glimpse, the 2026 Chevelle SS revival arrests the gaze with an imposing yet refined silhouette. Its long, sculpted hood speaks of hidden power, while subtle creases along the flanks lend a sense of kinetic energy even at rest. The front fascia masterfully balances nostalgia and futurism. Quad LED headlights nestle within a reimagined split grille that nods to the original SS's menacing mouth, yet boasts active aerodynamic shutters for improved airflow management. A broad, muscular stance, courtesy of flared wheel arches, hints at the car's planted stability, while 20-inch turbine-style wheels wrap in hulking 305/30ZR tires, visually promising the grip to match the intent. The side profile is elegantly minimalist, frameless glass with a hint of floating roof effect, achieved through gloss black A-pillars, creates an illusion that the cabin hovers above the muscular shoulders. Subtle LED accent strips trace the beltline, illuminating the design in nocturnal settings and amplifying its road presence. At the rear, a contoured diffuser integrates quad exhaust outlets that peek out like the throats of straining beasts. A full-width LED tail lamp bar echoes the grille's split theme, while a retractable rear lip spoiler optimizes high-speed stability. The use of lightweight carbon fiber reinforced polymer in the hood, roof, and trunk lid underscores a commitment to performance without sacrificing aesthetic purity. Every angle of the Chevelle SS revival is sculpted to tell a story of power poised, heritage resurrected, and the promise of technological prowess. Interior Design Review. Step inside the 2026 Chevelle SS revival and you enter a sanctuary where vintage charm weds 21st century sophistication. Rich, hand-stitched Napa leather wraps the seats in deep heritage saddle hue, offset by matte black carbon fiber trim and hand-brushed aluminum accents. The layout honors the classic 3-pod gauge cluster but replaces analog dials with a triad of customizable OLED screens. The central screen, angled toward the driver, offers configurable telemetry, boost pressure, lap times, and real-time power distribution, presented in a style reminiscent of heritage speedometers. A flat-bottom steering wheel, wrapped in Alcantara and bearing a laser-etched SS emblem, feels reassuringly thick in hand. Haptic paddle shifters reside behind it, crafted from forged magnesium for featherlight response. Center console controls are grouped into two intuitive clusters. One for climate and comfort, with knurled metal knobs, and another for performance settings, drive modes, suspension stiffness, and torque vectoring, activated via illuminated rocker switches that click with satisfying tactility. The rear cabin balances sport and comfort. Sculpted buckets cradle two occupants, supported by reinforced carbon fiber shells. A discrete wireless charging pad and USB-C port are nestled in each armrest, acknowledging modern connectivity without shouting technological bravado. Ambient lighting traces the doors and footwells, cycling through a spectrum of 16 million hues, allowing drivers to match mood to machine. Even the headliner, the same heritage saddle leather perforated for weight reduction and breathability, evokes a sense of craftsmanship seldom found in concept cars. The 2026 Chevelle SS revival's interior is not merely a cockpit, it is a canvas where tradition and futurism coalesce. Technical Specifications Review. Beneath its sculpted skin lies a technical tour de force. At the heart of the Chevelle SS revival pulses a twin-turbocharged 6.2-liter V8 engine, delivering an astonishing 820 horsepower and 780 lb-ft of torque. The engine block itself is an all-new aluminum design, featuring plasma-honed cylinders and sodium-filled exhaust valves for maximum durability under extreme conditions. A flat plane crankshaft, traditionally the realm of exotic European sports cars, enables a shrill, intoxicating exhaust note that dances between symphonic crescendo and guttural roar. Power is sent to all four wheels via a bespoke 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, engineered for instantaneous shifts in 150 milliseconds. A torque vectoring all-wheel drive system, with clutches embedded at each wheel, dynamically reallocates torque to maximize cornering grip and minimize understeer. Magnetic ride control dampers adapt 1,000 times per second, softening for boulevard cruising and stiffening for track dominion. The chassis is constructed of high-strength chromoly steel reinforced by a tubular space frame, achieving torsional rigidity 60% higher than the original Chevelle SS. Composite trailing arms, aluminum uprights, and hollow anti-roll bars reduce unsprung mass for razor-sharp handling. Even the brakes are overkill, 6-piston monoblock calipers biting down on 16-inch carbon ceramic rotors, promising fade-free performance under the most punishing laps. Every technical element is a testament to Chevrolet's commitment to resurrecting a legend in uncompromising form. Fuel consumption in city and highway. Given its prodigious output and performance focus, the Chevelle SS Revival is not a champion of frugality, but it does employ several efficiency technologies to temper thirst. In city driving, active cylinder deactivation seamlessly shuts down 4 cylinders under light load, aided by stop-start functionality that conserves fuel at traffic lights. The result is an estimated 12 miles per gallon in urban environments, a figure remarkable for an 820 horsepower V8 behemoth. On the highway, aerodynamic aids like the active shutters and rear spoiler deploy to minimize drag, and the transmission intelligently upshifts to keep revs low. Consequently, highway fuel economy improves to an estimated 22 miles per gallon at a steady 65 miles per hour. A hidden eco mode further fine-tunes throttle response and transmission mapping, squeezing out marginal gains for those who wish to balance performance with parsimony. Given the segment's typical thirst, these figures represent a surprising nod to real-world usability without diluting the car's ethos. 0 to 100 km height acceleration review. When the right pedal demands full commitment, the Chevelle SS Revival answers without hesitation. Launch control is activated by a triple press of the traction control button and requires the driver to hold down the brake with the left foot. Upon release, the car rockets off the line, torque vectoring ensuring minimal wheel spin despite the earth-shaking shove. The onboard data logger records a jaw-dropping 0 to 100 km height sprint in just 2.6 seconds, making it one of the quickest muscle car reincarnations ever conceived. That blistering launch is accompanied by an orchestration of mechanical symphonies, turbocharger spool, intake roar, exhaust crackle, all coalescing into an unforgettable sensory assault. Buyer age range analysis. The Chevelle SS Revival, while steeped in vintage allure, is designed to appeal across generations. Predominantly, buyers will fall into 2 segments. 35 to 50 years old, nostalgic enthusiasts who grew up admiring the original Chevelle SS on posters in bedrooms or on magazine covers. They possess the disposable income to acquire a halo car and appreciate the blend of classic design cues with modern engineering. 25 to 35 years old, younger aficionados drawn by the sheer spectacle of 820 horsepower and cutting-edge technology.